Hi, today's date is February 14th, Valentine's Day of 2019. Here at SciTech, we're spreading the love for our customers by servicing all their tools back to great health. I'm not going to share my customer's name with you. I'll give you their general location and their internal PO number so they know that this is their tool when we send them this video. The customer is located in Texas and their PO number is 211-8695. This is a fully refurbished 270 F as in Frank, F model spin rinser dryer, and we are going to show you a full cycle today to show that this tool is functional and ready to be installed in our customer's fab. While the rinser dryer is running, I'm going to describe our refurbishment process, our spare parts and service support, and list off some equipment that we can supply as well. So, before we begin, I'm going to open the door and show you what we're running. The customer did not supply us with a rotor or cassettes, so this is a SciTech test rotor. And I'll pull out the cassette. We're not running a full boat. We have 7 wafers here, dummies. We're running a 6-inch cassette. We have nitrogen purging into the bowl, and we're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and press start, and we'll start filling you in on the process that this head assembly went through to get to this condition. Okay, we have a 30-second rinse. We'll then go into a 15-second purge. We will ramp up in RPM speed. We'll stay at high speed for our dry 1, which will last 90 seconds. And then we'll finish up this process recipe with a long dry 2 at low RPMs. It'll be 230 seconds at 500 RPMs. That's where we let our N2 heater blow air and really dry the dummy wafers in this case. Right now, when we ramp up speeds, we're slinging as much water off the wafers as possible. This will continue for this 15-second purge and the 90-second dry 1. So let's dive into our refurbishment process. Every spin rinser dryer, or SRD for short, that goes into SciTech Process Solutions for refurbishment has the same process that we use to break down and build the tools back up. First, we take the spin rinser dryer and break it down to the component level. Here is where we will individually test parts for function, as well as chemically clean and electropolish all metal parts. Once we have prepped and tested all parts, that's when we start building up the spin rinser dryer from the ground up. Once we build up a full head assembly, the SRD goes into our dry test. This is where we test the tool for full function minus facilities. There are no facilities installed in our dry test quality control check. Once the tool passes our dry test, that's when it goes into wet tests, and we perform testing and evaluation with facilities installed. I'm going to double check where we're at. We have about 30 seconds left in our dry 1. That's when we'll ramp down in speeds for our dry 2, and that'll be extra long dry. Once the tool passes wet test, that's when we place the spin rinser dryer into our final quality control check. We call it final test. This is the configuration you see before you today. This customer just sent in the head assembly. Some customers will send in the single head with poly on a cart. Some will send in entire double stacks. There's no poly, so this is the final configuration. Once in final test, we run over 50 various process recipes to ensure that the SRD is ready for plug-and-play installation in our customer's fab. We've ramped down. We're nice and smooth. The SRD is running great. We're having heat from the blanket. We have heat from the element here in the N2 heater cartridge. The SRD is running great. Now that I've discussed our refurbishment program here at SciTech, I'd like to discuss spare parts and service. SciTech provides 100% spare parts and service support for semi-tool spin rinser dryers. This includes the ST models, the F models, and the S models. Any part you need to help upkeep with your rinser dryer, we can supply. Parts that we provide include windows, door seals, start and stop switches, door switches, N2 heaters, blanket heaters, solenoid valves, ACR valves, rotor stop positioners, tach sensors, pressure switches, resistivity probes, as well as some larger components. The larger components that we also repair include controllers, amps, rotors, which we rebalance, and motors. We can repair any semi-tools perimeter dryer, whether it's a 225, 325, 228, 328, PSC 101, or PSC 102 controller. We have just over 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. The amps we repair include the LC4s as well as the LC5s. The LC4s are 110 volts and the LC5s are 220 volts. So we have a little under 2 minutes left. I'm going to list off some of the equipment that we provide at SciTech. Even though the semi-tool spearmint dryers are our bread and butter, we can also supply another variety of front-end fab equipment. Equipment that we provide includes, but is not limited to, box washers, including the HTC 80, 10, 20, and 30, mass cleaners, including Ultra T and K&S models, metrology tools, including profilometers, ellipsometers, resistivity, and more. We provide barrel ashers and etchers, YES ovens, as well as a variety of microscopes. As you can see, SciTech is your one-stop shop for front-end fab equipment. Okay, we are nearing the halfway point of our dry 2. We have just over a minute left. The tool is running nice and smooth. We are getting heat. You see there's far less water than in our rinse. That just shows how much closer we are to drying these wafers. I can only see 2 small dots of water. So we have 35 seconds left. When the controller hits 0 seconds, it's not safe to open the door yet to your SRD. If I were to try to open the door right now, I'd cause damage to the tool. What we wait for, it strikes 0. We want the rotor to upright into the 12 o'clock position. I will hear the pneumatic piston, which we like to call the RSP or rotor stop positioner, will fire the rotor and it'll upright into the 12 o'clock position. And then I want the door seal to deflate all air. I'll hear that as well. You may or may not in the video. I'm trying to get my microphone close. So we're ramping down. RSP just fired. I heard it click. We're in the 12 o'clock position. And the door seal just deflated. It's safe to open the door. All right. We have warm N2 purging into the bowl. We have a couple residual droplets of water. This is good. We don't want to dry it to the point that the bowl is bone dry, as that can cause a static buildup and create a situation where substrates are more prone to high particle counts. Take out our cassette, completely dry. This was a successful process recipe. If you have any needs for spare parts, refurbishments, or other equipment for your fab, please reach out to us. Our phone number is 916-797-9000. If you want to see our catalog, please visit our website, www.scitechprocess.com. You can place a formal RFQ there, or you can email us direct if you know what you need. Our email address is sales@scitechprocess.com. We thank you for watching today's video source inspection, and we hope all of our customers and their loved ones enjoy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much.